What is in your hand? Every single one of us were born with natural gifts and abilities and even spiritual gifts. That's what the Bible teaches us. So there's a phenomenal, fascinating story in the Bible in Exodus chapter 4 about a man named Moses. And Moses is this ordinary man that is just being faithful as a shepherd, and he encounters God, and God encounters him and gives him this assignment to go and help God free his people from slavery from Egypt. And so he comes to him, and this is what happens, is that Moses has all these excuses about how God can use him. And he says this in chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "But Moses protested again. God, what if they don't believe me or listen to me? What if they say the Lord never appeared to you?" Then the Lord asked him, "What is in your hand?" "A shepherd's staff," Moses said. God said, "Throw it on the ground." The Lord told him, and so Moses threw it on the ground, and it turned into a snake. This is phenomenal. God uses what is in his hand, what's been there all along, what looks just normal. And we all have these giftings and abilities, and God gave him this command to throw it down, to take a step of faith and obey him and trust him that God will take something ordinary and make it into something extraordinary. That's the beautiful thing, is we have a choice to use our gifts for ourselves or for God. And when we use it for ourselves, it's just going to be normal. It could be good. It could be, just scary, all those different things. But man, when you put your gift in the hands of God, when you throw it down and obey God, it becomes something supernatural. God could have used anything, but God decided to use what was in his hand. And so my question is, what is in your hand? What is that natural thing? What is that ordinary thing that God can use to do something supernatural? God isn't looking for someone that has it all, that has the most talents and giftings. He's looking for the one that's willing to surrender it all. And so if you're willing to do that, God can use you in great and powerful ways. So here's a few tips on your giftings. Number one, be thankful. Be thankful that God is giving you gifts and abilities for his kingdom, for his purposes, because it's a great thing that you don't have the same gift as somebody else. We need every gift to go out into this world. We need people that have technology gifts. We need people that have vocal gifts. We need people with creative gifts, physical gifts, all kinds of stuff to go out and impact the world for God. So be thankful every day that God wants to use your ordinary staff that's in your hand. Number two, be confident. Be confident that your gift is special. It's been given by God for a purpose. And it's crazy when people are searching for their career or their calling, it always comes down to two things: what's in your hand and what's in your heart. And God will combine those two things, and it will guide you into what his purposes and plans are for your life. The last thing is this: don't compare your gifts. You get caught up in the comparison game, and you're going to get jealous. You're going to get depressed. You're going to get discouraged because you're going to be looking at what other people are doing instead of what God is doing in your life. Remember, your journey is not the same as everybody else. It's special, it's unique, it's on purpose, and it's for purpose. What's in your hand?